Let me get into the chat. And I will fill you in on what we got going tonight in this incredible game of eFootball. All right. So I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really trying to get used to the fact that because of some of the tactics. In my humble opinion, it's just going to be some ugliness as I work and get better at the game. There's going to be some ugliness, but just all the great stuff that's in the game. I love it. So here's where I'm at. I'm looking at my team, and I'm pretty happy with all the boosters and everything I have. I'll go through it. So I have a Rojo, shutdown technique. Yes, I'd like to change that second one eventually. That's obviously random. This, Rudiger, I got to choose both dueling and defending. So, of course, I'm happy with that. Huge. Right there, right? I love where I'm at there. Build-wise, let me look at this. 87-80, I'm happy with the speed, the jumping, and physical contact. Let me look at this real quick. Player progression. Let me see what jumping. 85, 89, 80. 85, 89, 80. Okay, so +5, 89, 80. So +4, +4, +2. I don't really care about this heading. +4, +4, +2. So I'm okay with that actually being at 80. Alright. 292, 95, 88. Ooh, I would like that to go up. So I like where I'm at with the speed there. Alright. So I'll tell you what I'm doing here as I'm going through. So I'm going to go through their boosters. So I'm happy with Rudiger's. Arojos, I want to change that technique part, right? That was a random one. But you see here, speed 83, acceleration 77. With the boost he gets, it's 87-80. So that's exactly where I want it to be. So I have 4 points right now. Don't care about anything there. Dexterity-wise, this is the crazy part. Because acceleration, I want that up. 81. I don't care if that's at 80. So what I would do on dexterity then is go down here to 77, and that puts me at 87-80. Perfect. I'm good with that. 87-80. I'm fine with the balance being at 67. Offensive awareness, don't give a crap about. Speed. So kicking power and then stamina. That's where the stamina part, I don't want that going down. 79. Ooh, it's to 83. Still not the greatest, so we're not going to mess with that. Aerial strength. 83, 87, 78. That's where he's way up. 83. Physical contact. 87, 91. I don't want that. I want his physical contact up. The lowest I would go for this one is here. So 85 jumping, 90 physical contact, heading 79. Whoops. So this is what I do. I play with it. I don't typically go for the main builds that people have. There's just little areas I like to tweak. So now, once I do that, that leaves me with 6 points. What's up, Joel? That I can put wherever. So I take a look. Don't care about shooting. Do not care about passing. Okay, 64, 69 is fine. Dribbling, do not care about. Dexterity, yes, I do care some about acceleration, but I'm fine with that being at 80. Offensive awareness and balance, not really worried about it. Speed and stamina out of these three, I don't care about kicking power. 83 and 79, which here is 87 and 83. I wish the stamina was a little higher, but he's a center back. 83 will do just fine. I will say there are some games where I do have to sub him out, so I wish that was higher. Aerial strength, I'm fine with that. I just took those away. Then I'm good with this. The defensive engagement, uh, I wish that was, that could be higher. But we'll look. So that's all I have. So the only areas I really care too much about would be the stamina that I want to raise and the defensive engagement. So I have 6 points. So look, if I go like this, that puts me here. So now I'm at 88, 80. So that's how I do on each player. Yeah. So who in particular are you mad that they removed? Really, man, it's one of those things where that's kind of a bells and whistles to me. Meaning, the gameplay is so terrible over there that, dropping the Howland down to 89, not nerfing Son or David, even though David's the main one. Son's an amazing player. But David, really, dude, and it's because of the way his snapshot comes off. But, oh no, they added Pogba. You mean they added? They added Pogba, right? You said removed. Are they removed Pogba? That's right, Pogba was in the game. They removed him, huh? For some reason I was thinking, I know they added, he got removed. They added Danilo, and then they added Balotelli, I think. Balotelli could be an excellent striker, but dude, the gameplay's so bad over there, so it's kind of like, Alright, so there's Rudiger's perfect now. He doesn't need to be touched. His boosters, we'll go back into him real quick. I'm super happy with all this. His boosters, dueling and defending, are good, right? Additional skills, I'll look into that, but the main ones, I love interception. Fortress is obviously his special, his showtime skill. He's got aerial superiority, man marking, heading, right? With aerial superiority, he's got it all. So Arojo, if we look skill-wise, much of the same thing. Heading, aerial superiority, he's got aerial. Ford is his showtime skill. Fighting spirit, does Rudiger have the fighting spirit? He's got to. Yes, I was going to say. Blocker, does Arojo have blocker? Yep. So he's good there. Where I need to fix him is his second booster was random and ball control, dribbling, tight possession, and low pass. Obviously, we'll work on getting him a second booster. So now we go into here, player progression, and we do the same thing. Shooting, we don't give a crap about. Passing, don't give a crap about. Dribbling, don't give a crap about. So now we get into it. So 79 is an 81 in acceleration. Okay, player progression. 84 is an 88, so +4 there. Then balance offensive awareness. Okay, 79, so we know that boost. Lower body strength. Stamina 82, which comes off as an 84. Another one where sometimes he's good, sometimes I have to sub him because of stamina. So we'll see if we have any points or spare points. Jumping, physical contact, and heading. 89, 89, 91. And then heading 94. So a good little boost there because of, I believe, defensive engagement, physical contact. No, okay. So whatever. So I'll take it. Jumping, physical contact, and heading. 92, 93, 94. Wish there was a better way to look at these. 92, 93, 94. So I can lower these. 91, 92, 93, 90, 91, 92. That should be what that is. 90, 91. Yep. So we will keep that there because he is our guy that's going to jump with everybody else with the aerial fort and stuff. So I don't want him going below 90. 92 heading's good. 91 physical contact. Okay. So now I keep going down. I move that as low as I want it to go. We see the boost he has here. 94, 97, 98, 95. I'm pretty happy with all that. Right? 94, 97, 98, 95. Compared to our man. 4, 97, 98, 95. Okay, so then I look here. I go back into player progression. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then that's it. So I have 6 points to spare. So, If I'm looking here, 88, 81, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't care about any of the ball control and all that. If I can get his stamina a little bit up, that would be cool. So let's go back in, player progression. Let's see, where did I get Rudiger's stamina to? 84. Player progression. He's in 84 right now. Okay. Stamina and speed can go up. So I can do something crazy and go like this, and he'll be a 92 with an 88 stamina. You see what I'm saying? Or I can go like this and then put it on defending. Or since I want him to mark the heading, the guys, with aerial forward, he'll be man marking the headers. I could go aerial strength, jumping, physical contact, and heading. Nope, it won't let me. It won't let me do defending either with 2. So I can put it on the speed part all the way up. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I could put on the acceleration part, the last 2, and we'll have 91, 82 physical. Perfect. So that's what I'm looking at with him. So super fast. He'll be able to keep up with anybody. Jumping, physical contact, heading, it's all up there with aerial fort. Zoboslai with all the happiness in the world due to him having multiple positions, and now they give him a -3. I know. I got him on my bench too. That's crazy. It didn't look like it was just the passing part that I looked at. We'll see though. I have to get in the game and actually go live with it at 3. I'll end up getting on, and we'll see with that. So now I'm happy with Rojo, except for his second booster. I'm going to change that. So now I go through Courtois. Obviously, you can't change anything. It's his Player of the Week card. So we go to Mall. Well, I want to do all my booster players right now. So yeah, so let's go to Maldini. By the way, I just got this Trent as a fullback finisher. I am loving him sliding in up in between this area between him and Totti. He slides in almost like where Pirlo would be on the other side though, and it almost gives me that. It gives me that 4-3, creates even more triangles, more passing lanes, and he's a great player. I had 2 defensive fullbacks before because I have 3 destroyers in here, which typically you want one, like maybe an anchor man, right? And typically you don't want 3 destroyers necessarily because they're hunting players down. They'll leave their position on players down, but it hasn't really hurt me, or at least that I've noticed. So as we go forward, we'll see about that, but I'm super happy with these 3. And that's how I like to play anyway. I don't like sitting on, on the back burner, on the back foot. So shut down and defending for a stay back, left back, almost like a third center back sometimes is great. So I'm super happy with that. So now we go into progression, knowing that he's only stay back. So passing 80-81 is actually 80-81. So he gets a +2 in passing. So I'd like to keep that. At most, I would go down to like this. But we'll keep it like that for now, knowing that, okay, dribbling for wingbacks a little more important than, obviously center backs you don't care. But 79, 79, 74 is 81, 81, 76. 81, 81, 76. 81, 81, 76. So I'm willing to do that maybe. So we'll look at dribbling and passing. I can get a point from each of those if I wanted. Okay, I'm good there. 81's that he gets a +3 there. Stamina is a 97, so that's great. I'm alright with that. Lower body strength, 88, goes up to a 93 and 8. +5. And stamina goes +3. So we'll leave that there. We're fine there. Maybe you get the acceleration up if we can. Maybe we'll move those 2 points that I was talking about over to here. But honestly, it doesn't hurt him too much. He never is getting outran by anybody, so I'm not terribly concerned with it. So then, okay, we already know about that. That's good there. Jumping and heading, he's got the aerial superiority, 86, 80, 84. So +4, +3, +2. All right, I like that there. Defending, 96, 96, 95, 89, 96. 96, 95, 89, 96. So that's pretty damn solid. So I could take 96, 95, 89, 96. I could take a couple points from there if I wanted another area improved. But I think that's just about perfect. If anything, what I'm going to do is the dribbling part. Take a point there. Take a point from the passing. And put it on this defensive because he's a stay back. Oh, I can't. '93, '84, '97, '79 offensive ball control. Okay, good. Heading 85. I'm perfectly fine with this. '93, '84. I'm fine with heading at 85. Yeah, for sure, Joel. I agree with that part. eFootball needs to do the same thing and add in some modes. Dude, a draft in eFootball would be insane. Can you imagine? And they should always do a never in like for rewards, and then do an always switch, like have a certain pool of players because there's so many legends. Dude, that would be awesome. Like a different type of draft with pools of players that you can get. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. So Maldini's good now. And then his boosters are, I think we decided they're good. Yeah, shutdown, defending, perfect. So those are my three main defenders. Courtois is fine. Trent, I just did his build, so I'm happy with that. Yes, he's not a booster player, but I'll show you real quick. No shooting. I did 3 passing. You'll see what it looks like after this. 8 dexterity, 89, 82. Lower body strength, and that's everything. Defending 8. So you see what he gets here. 92, 84. I want him to have that speed. He gets in the middle. He has to get back sometimes if he's out of position a bit. So 92, 84. I think that's the same as Maldini. 93, 84. So just one higher. But then Maldini's obviously a much better defender. But for a regular, non-juiced up player, I don't care too much about the physical contact, winning headers or anything like that. You see he's terrible in those categories. I mainly want him to have good passing, which you see he does. Decent dribbling, which you see he does. Just decent. And perfect stamina to move up into the middle and then get back. Because he's a fullback finisher. He'll be a right back that moves in, like I said, in this area. So that's his build. So we're good there. So that's everybody. That's my back four. That's my back line. Now, Gattuso. Huge on this one. This was a random one. Because that was huge. So it would go crazy. If they didn't want to do all the players, they could almost make different pools. Like for this month, you have these type of players for this month, or they could do all of them. That would still be ridiculously fun. Shutdown and defending, so it's huge. I believe that's the same as Rudiger, right? Dueling and defending. Shutdown is awareness, tackling, defensive engagement, and speed. Dueling, defensive awareness, tackling, speed, and stamina. So it hits stamina. Shutdown doesn't get stamina. Just a few little differences, okay? So I'm good with those for my Destroyer CDM Gennaro Gattuso. So you see here, this is what we're looking at. Insane defense, decent ball control. That's what I had raised up. I wanted him to have at least decent passing because he wins the ball at times and then he'll have to distribute. And giving him the ability to be somewhat decent at passing is good. The speed is just fine. Stamina at 93 is good. I'm pretty happy with this right here. I don't see anything I'd want to change. I mean, tackling and defensive engagement is ridiculous. Defensive awareness is near perfect. Aggression, maybe jumping and heading, but for a small guy, let's be honest, he's not going to win to me. That's fine. You sacrifice that for the shiftiness he brings to the table that CDMs usually don't have, like the bigger Vieiras and Declan Rices and players like them. Now, for my creative box-to-box deep line type playmaker, he's an orchestrator. Let's take a look at him. So he has technique, and then I still need my second one for Pirlo, which is what we're hunting for tonight. We'll go through that in a bit. So he gets ball control, dribbling, tight possession, and low pass, which is good, the passing part. But the other parts are decent too, because, everyone, I can lower this some dribbling, but you still want them to be good in these areas because in those pressure situations, they're usually getting the ball in a dangerous spot. They can actually get out of them, right? Speed and acceleration, I'm fine with that. Defense, I'm good with that. Maybe what I'll do here, 87, 85, 92. 87, 85, 92. 86, 84, 91. 86, 84, 91. 85, 83, 90. 85, 83, 90. I'm cool with that. Okay. And then... Oh, no. I want to make DMF. Okay. $95, $93. I want his defending high for sure. Damn it, I keep accidentally doing that. Okay, boom. Player progression. I'd put that at speed if I could. I can't. Okay. 62, 75, 62. 62. I'm fine with 62, 75, 62. I kind of want the physical contact. I'm fine with that. Defending. So what we'll do is go boom. Boom. No, not there. Sorry. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession. 84, 82, 80. Brought his speed and acceleration up a point each. Defense is good. Low pass and lofted pass, incredible. Stamina is a 90. So I'm good with that because I brought his stamina up too. So that's where I'm good with there. And so Pirlo, that's Pirlo, and I need a second booster. The technique one's good for now. Maybe eventually we change that, but I don't mind it for more of a playmaker, especially with the great defense he has. Then, of course, his substitute is McAllister. All right, Schneider. We go into Schneider. We look at Schneider. He is an attacking midfielder. Then for my sub tactic, see, that's where Pirlo sticks to DMF here. Now, I could change him to a CMF, which I think I am. I'm going to change him to a CMF for here. So he's here, then here. Schneider goes out to left mid. So that's important for you to know for long ball counter, because I want to have width. Totti still will play out wide, but he'll cheat in, but he still does provide width. I've practiced it. Okay, so for Schneider, We go in here, and we see 87 and 87. He needs to have some speed, not crazy speed, because let's be honest, unless even really high speed, the defenders with how boosted they are going to catch up. Oh, he's incredible, dude. His passing's insane. His passing's insane. Alright, so I wish his offensive awareness was a little higher. He has insane dribbling, which is huge. Insane passing. I wish he had a little more offensive awareness and lofted pass. Well, let's see if we can go change that a bit. I don't care too much about the heading, jumping, or physical contact. So if we go into here, player progression. Okay, I don't really care about this. So if I bring that to 0, it's 59, 69. AMF is what I want. Okay, so we'll keep that 70. So that gives us a point there. Let's see if it's even worth anything. So that's it. Don't care about any of that other stuff. Okay, ball control 87, 84, 90. So I'll take a point from that to give him maybe offensive awareness. Let's see. And then his acceleration would go up too. And then his lofted pass, I wouldn't mind those going up. So let's take from his dribbling just, that's 3. Boom. I'm fine with that. 90, 86, 93. I'm kind of okay with that. Take one more from dribbling and put it at this speed. Oh, I can't. Alright. Physical contact, 69. I know that's low. But I'm okay with that. That's what I'm working to. That's what I'm actually practicing on when we go in. I'm going to show you that. Because that's what I think it matters big time. I don't want to do 2. What do the pros use in tournaments? Let's say you're in a world championship. Are you allowed to use 2 or do you have to use 3? That's how I want to play. The way that those guys, because they make the game look the best, the top ones. I can't get Wesley to 75 at all for sure. I could, but I'm not going to. Well, what do the pros have to use 3 or can they use 2? That's what I need to know. Alright, and then we look at his double boosting, technique, and agility. So both of those I'm perfectly good with. And like the E World Championship, I need to know if they're allowed to use 2 or if they have to use 3. Actually, I think the E switch. Okay, so then passing won't matter because it's assisted. So then I'll stick to 2 then. Make sure. I might have had it on 3. I think I did change it to 2. Let's make sure. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, you come in here, go to advanced settings. I'll go through this. You guys tell me if you would change anything. Should I player name? Ball oriented always. See level 2. So see if you go level 3 or level 4, it goes less assistance. I almost wish you had to do level 4, but so I get an assistant on my targeting, power, and accuracy. Adjust pass, power, and accuracy using the L button. And then 3, it's power and accuracy, but targeting isn't there, which means that if you're not good at it, it will go to the wrong player. Now I have problems with that sometimes where I'm like, no, why did it go to that player? But if players are using 2, if players aren't using slam, shoulder charge, Shot type, I could go basic or manual. Sharp touch, pressing twice or pressing once, so I go pressing twice. I like the direction guide on. I like that on. Switch to when using off the ball controls. Displays indicators for potential players. Position guide. Easy. Okay. I always go ball oriented. I never go player oriented. I hate player oriented. On this, yeah, because if it's player oriented and then the base point will be player. Okay, so when manually changing the cursor, you could choose to have the ball or the player to be the base point. Note that even if you choose ball oriented, the base point will be player oriented if the ball is out of play. So if it's player, so let me think. Am I right on this on FIFA? What's the FIFA one? It's set whatever the FIFA one. I think it's ball oriented because if it's player oriented, let me think about this. So next, manual cursor change. Man, I kind of see. That's why I got to get a PC so I could switch and see my settings on FC. So ball oriented means based on where the because the ball changes. It is player oriented. Why was that set to ball oriented? It is always player oriented. Does it default to ball oriented? Because the ball moves around, so you'll be changing player. So manual cursor. So wait, am I right about that? Let me look. Let me look on that. I'm gonna look and tell you right now. There's one that it always is, no matter what. It never. Let me check. I'll tell you exactly. This part's confusing. It's really easily explained on FC, and then the way FC is explained in there is you never would even have a second guess. Okay, no. Hold on. I have to look at the settings. You got settings. Relative, yes. Player relative. So it is player relative for right stick and suggest. Okay. Well, I don't know why that was ball relative. Well, fucking thank God I went in here. I wonder why the fuck it was on ball oriented. Yeah, so this should always be this. You never even have to change it in FC, but when they do the settings, there's some players that argue, but the reason why one of them, so it's ball, the way that when the ball moves around, it changes the way it will switch your players. So that's been fucking screwing me over, I'm sure. So that's good. I wonder if it got defaulted there. I don't see myself going and changing that unless I fat fingered it or something. But yeah, I just had to look it up because you never touch it in FC. It's always, there's a few things you do change in FC, but so if anybody, I don't think I showed these before, but if anybody was watching me before and you watch this stream, dude, do not do ball oriented. I'll never touch that again. That should always be player oriented. Because there's one that changes it, which is ball oriented. So that's right, because as the ball's passed around, it'll change how your players, like how you're switching players, and it can throw you off. Now there are a cult of people who do like ball oriented, at least in FC, because of whatever reason. But I've never ever will touch that, so that's good. Anything else? Yeah, so never ever, never ever. I think all this other shit should be good. Let me look at this. eFootball. Um, Manual pass level. Yeah, L2 does get annoying. I'm reading this right now. So you can use level 2, but it does, people are saying the same thing I find, is it does get annoying as it like almost screws you sometimes with targeting. Because AI still chooses, so that's annoying as hell. But they said level 3 can suck because sometimes it seems full manual and you could just be a little off and it just screws you. No players there, it's like manual. There's a player, it locks. I'm going to start trying 3, dude. And then I could always move back to 2. Because it does get super annoying. I use 3 because... Yeah, dude, I just read like a quick little excerpt and I agree, like... Whenever I choose level 2, it still feels like it's choosing for me. Alright, so then back to where I was going at before, and I'll tell you why all this matters for when I'm about to play, and maybe this will help you because I just discovered how to get this, and that's how I got all these double boosted besides Pirlo. Alright, so Schneider, because I use him on that wing, so if his passing doesn't matter, well, I use level 3, so now it does. So I'm going to keep that there. I switch all the time depending if I feel one is screwing with me. Yeah, dude, Jimbo, I swear, dude. That's one of my biggest things is you'll hear me. I'll go to pass to a player, there'll be 2. It's not a power situation, it's where they're next to each other. And then it will go, I'm like, how in the F did it choose to go there? So I'm going to keep the passing stats there. If for some reason passing didn't matter, I would lower those and raise the speed for when I'd use the long ball counter. And because these guys are like faux attacking midfielders, a faux shadow secondary striker, shadow striker as I call it. Well, we'll call it second striker because that's what it's called in eFootball. Shadow striker is an FC term. And he's not really a shadow striker either. The reason why I like him in that as opposed to because it's only as a winger he's only like secondary. Now, if it's not all the way lit green, would it still trigger for his what do you call it, phenomenal pass, or doesn't it have to be highlighted green? Meaning, like if I used him as a right wing mid, even though he has it as a secondary position, wouldn't that not trigger phenomenal pass? Wouldn't work unless it's all the way green, or is that not? Am I wrong on that? And I probably still would use them like this because I like them. They still provide good width like this. So Schneider, having technique and agility, he's great on the ball. So I'll take that. Now that gives him better speed. No, I've never had no lag like FC, not even close in either game really. UFL can get pretty ugly sometimes, but never eFootball. All right, so Bebeto. So right now I just need a Rojo eventually changing his second booster. I need a second booster for Pirlo. That's next, by the way. Then Bebeto I eventually got changed because I did a random one. Striker's Instinct is great. That's what he was given. He doesn't have a Showtime player skill. But look at the second one I got. The only thing that came good out of it is the speed and stamina boost. But defensive awareness and tackling, there's other good ones for attackers that have speed and stamina boost. So if I go in now, if I look at Bebeto here, I love his dribbling. I love everything. I don't really care too much about his passing. Honestly, rarely, if ever, does that matter. His speed is perfect. If I could raise some up, Um, he's a sneaky header winner already. So if I go in here, this is where I'm having trouble too, deciding between putting him as a center forward or a shadow striker. The reason why I have him as a second striker, though, is because I don't know if this was why, but I want him staying. Every once in a while, he'll make those runs past Kohler, but I want him working behind Kohler, and I felt second striker does better than if I put him at center forward. That's just my reasoning. But shooting, so 89, 84, 89. Finishing. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to touch that. So the only one I'd be willing to... Where's the passing at? So nothing down there. I'm fine with taking this point away from him there. 84, 86, 85. Jumping physical contact, see, like that. I'm never going to get him above 75. So, therefore, I don't really want his jumping lowered too much. So I'll go back and look at that. It's really the only one I could change, though. And I could push his dribbling up. Jumping, physical, and heading. 78, 69, 75. His dribbling or his finishing will go finishing even higher. Or I could go 96, 94. Yeah, we'll go finishing even higher. We'll get a near perfect. Offensive awareness is another one. That's a good one to get up, go up. All right, so yeah, that's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. So hold on, let me read that in a sec. Once I decide this, okay. So I can either go offensive awareness, or I can go finishing. And I'm thinking, based on that already being 94, I go with this because it boosts his acceleration, which is good. So that's what I'm going to go with. And his finishing's still 94, so I'm happy with that. I don't care about... His physical contact ain't reaching 75 anyway. If I can reach 75 with him and it changes the shielding mechanism, you know, like their ability to auto-shield, since they took... Stupidest thing, by the way. I hope they add shielding back. But whatever. If they don't... I read about that whole thing, how they took it out, now it's automatic. But that medicine-y... I'm just going to call him medicine, dude. I'm not... But the reason why... I don't know if this was just him saying this, because I've seen him bullshit before, but he said he did a test and proved it was false, at least between 75 and 74. He showed us a player was 75, and they shielded the same way as a player was 74, just to show that 75 and above is not true. Who knows? But I watched the video where he did that. So Totti, okay, and then so he's set now. And then when he gets his second, now we might change this once like Bebeto, his dueling, I want that changed. So that will be right now after Pirlo. I'll do that. So we go Pirlo, then Bebeto, then Araujo right now. Maldini and Rudiger are fine. Schneider, I'm totally cool with him having these boost technique and agility. Now we go to Kohler. Aerial and technique. Now, secondary I'll change eventually, but I don't mind it because the way I use Kohler. I put this in my video. It hasn't released yet, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. The reason why he was so good was not just heading the ball, was not just because he's 7 foot tall. So I hate the stupid idea of Bill. I think they should put a restriction on how on doing that anyway. But whatever, that's fine. If people want to just use them and get the tallest players and boost their jumping and heading, so be it. I think it's stupid, especially for Kohler, who is so good because he was so smart, hence offensive awareness being so high. And he was so big and could still do great things with the ball at his feet. Not to mention, as a target man, he's perfect, and I'm getting to utilize him better and better. Where at first I was like, why isn't he running? Why isn't he? But you play to his feet, you play off of him. And he does a great job. So with Kohler, finishing 88 goes to 93. Let's take a look if there's anything here. So I don't mind his secondary. Some people would want to change that. 82-78. Honestly, that's just how his pace. Once he gets going, man, he's still hard for defenders, like because of his strength. Catch up. Jumping. Yeah, I think it is more. Okay, so then, yeah, I don't. That's just what I read from Metis. I don't know if it's true or not. So I don't care at all about his passing. So let me see if they gave him passing. Nope. Okay. Dribbling, I want that there. Defensive awareness, I do want this. I don't want that changed. 78, 91, 91. 78, 91, 91. I do want that there. So I think Kohler's right where I want him. Yeah, Kohler's right where I want him. All I need to change for Kohler eventually is, well, nothing. He's right where I want him. Totti! So this is what we were talking about. So I have him as a shadow. So he is a deep lying forward with phenomenal pass. So what John said was, if Totti is at attacking midfield, his deep lying forward play style won't activate. So that's what I was saying. So I thought it was anything lit up, it will activate. And if it's not the case, so he's a target man, he's playing where he needs to be. He's a poacher. So as a poacher, Shadow Striker still works for Bebeto because it's not midfield. So as long as it's an actual striker position. So striker and center forward are fine, right? I was just talking about that, Jimbo. I hate that. I use him way differently than a lot of people. He as a real life player, that's not all he was about. He was a great target man. He does these sneaky little turns and can get these quick shots off. And if you don't have at least some dribbling on him, it's a lot harder because I tried it. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well just search for the tallest player like that Medici does. Just go get the tallest player and just put jumping and heading as high as you can. I hate that shit. I'm using him as the beast he was in real life, which he was great at headers. As you see, he still is, but he was great for as big as he is with the ball at his feet, laying it off, making good turns and stuff. That's my whole goal with this, is I want this game, I want to play this game for how it could be, not how some of these fuckers are playing it. Not saying that you're one of the fuckers, but you're just going with how the direction that some players are taking the game. All right, so Wesley Sneijder, so that's Kohler. So as a whole player, is it where it's lit up? So the only way the whole player, his role is used is if he is, what, where can I see that at? Like, where can I, let's see. Players comment, okay. Position programs. So this is what I need. There are 3 levels of, okay, position. There it is. See, what sucks is how the AI will control off the ball players. No, I think you've all. So this is what I need is, as a whole player, what will get his whole player to register. As a destroyer, I know. So I think it tells you the position. So if I go into this, this says Playing style. Okay. This tells me the positions. So these are the positions. So a hole player, I'm going to read this real quick. So a hole player, player with a sharp eye for goals who surges forward and given an opportunity to combat up positions. So look, so any of those positions and it will work. That's how I've been using it. Yeah, so no matter what their skill set works, that doesn't turn off. What turns off or on is this. So a hole player, as you see, I have him at attacking mid, and then LMF, it does work at LMF. And if we see here in my sub-tactic, I have him as an LMF, so Schneider's good. Same with Pirlo, he's an orchestrator. So you go into Pirlo, he's an orchestrator, right? So I go down to orchestrator. Player who lurks in deeper positions, ready to initiate attacks, compatible positions, DMF, CMF. And we see here, he's a DMF, and in the sub-tactic for long ball counter, he is a CMF. DMF, CMF, so he's good. Bebeto, he is a poacher. So this is the interesting one, because I could see that only working as a center forward, but let's see. Boom. Playing style, poacher. Yep, see? So that was my question, and I was right with what I thought, but I've been playing Bebeto, but his poacher wasn't working. Therefore, I need to just do this. I have to move him up now, actually. Boom. Here's how I'll do this. All right, C center forward. All right, so there we go. So now I got Bebeto on there. And the player card has to have this. The play style works in the player card. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's good for all these. So Bebeto, as you see here, he's good. Totti is good here. So Totti is a deep lying forward. So this one I gotta check too. So Bebeto's poacher was not activating. Okay, so in my tactics, same difference. Edit position. Boom. More centralized. I'm OCD, so I gotta have it like perfect. Alright, that's fine with me. Alright, so now Totti deep lying forward. I go in, boom, boom, deep lying forward. Let's read what that says here. Forward player that is willing to fall back to receive the ball and help create plays, almost like a false nine. Center forward and shadow striker, which, boom, we got him at shadow striker, so we're good there. We know we're good with these. With the destroyer, it's either center back or here. We know we're good with Trent, fullback finisher. We know we're good with Maldini, defensive fullback. And we know we're good with Courtois. So Bebeto, he just needs, eventually he needs his second booster. I have to fix that. Totti, perfect. Fantasista and ball carrying. Ball control, dribbling, finishing, and balance. And then we have dribbling, type possession, speed, and balance. So let me look at this. Balance is fucking through the roof, which isn't a bad thing. So let's look if there's anything. I do want him with good passing, playing out where he's at. He's got incredible finishing. I don't really give a shit about jumping. Physical contact is crazy through the roof. So physical contact, he can afford to look. I can afford to go all the way down with physical contact and it will still be 79. So that's perfect, and I do not give a shit about his jumping or his heading. Because look where it's at when I have it up. Look. 67, 69, and 69. Could care less if it goes from 69 to whatever the hell it goes to 65. 65, 65. So, now I have the ability to truly, so 80, 91 offensive awareness. Let's see. Boom. Boom. All right. So now I go, let's see, 86, 90, 90, 93. His stamina could go up too. This could be huge. This could be huge. Oh, that only gives me down to... Damn, 4 goes to 1 only. Damn, man. So speed. Okay, so player actions, player progression. I do want that up. Stamina 1 up. $82, $85, $86. Alright, so that's where we're at with Totti. And then, yeah, I don't really, that's not how I've ever gotten, I didn't do that in FC either. I know what you mean, like stack another defensive midfielder. That's what I do when I'm subbing and stuff, but that's kind of why I started with that 4-2-4. That was just too crazy, which, again, I went against my own advice. I've even done a video on that, like, don't, like, oh, he's the best player in the world, I'm going to use what he uses. So that was stupid, but in the sense of, I know I could do like 4-3, take out Schneider, move McAllister back, and have 3 midfielders, 3 defensive, or even 2 defensive, 1, CM or whatever, and then have a 3-pronged attack with Totti, Bebeto, and Kohler. But I just don't want to learn. I want to learn this way and go from there. And the thing that I'm noticing is, I'm not saying there aren't players that whoop my ass skill-wise, but the main players that I play against, I did this little trick too. This was crazy, but I do understand it because it used to be like that in FC too. I never use more than these. Obviously, I don't even use all these. But I saw that trick the player does where, I forgot which pro it was, but they show. I'm sure more do it, but they showed the one. I have these, so it brings my collective strength down, and it changes who I play. But the biggest thing with the players I'm playing, if you look back, I'll pass them all game. The possession will be there. The shots will even be there sometimes, but I'll get bombarded and overran and shit like that. So I'm not too worried, even though defensively it could help out for that, but I'm not too worried as much about outplaying or out-footballing players. I'm worried about learning to deal with the freaking pressure shit. And then Bebeto, Totti, I told you I'm happy with that. Kohler, I'm happy with that. So, Kohler, I'm fine with those. So just Bebeto second. So we're going to go Pirlo, okay? Then Bebeto, change his second booster, then change Araujo's. And then my next thing is this. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be switched out. Now, if I could go back in time when this Maldini pack came, like, again, I wasn't totally bought into the game. I would have got Therm. I'd be done. So, it is what it is. It puts me on the hunt. And not to mention, one thing that I'm liking is this defensive fullback finisher. Because attacking fullback or whatever that just goes out the wing, maybe then I bring Totti more into the center and have a crosser out there. I still sometimes sub in for the edge crossing Gnabry, and he does help. So, like, for my bench, I use the most important subs are this guy and this guy. Gnabry to come in, and the edge crossing does change things, and then McAllister's an absolute beast, right? He's more defensive, like when I'm holding the lead or whatnot. But I love Trent coming in and acting as a third midfielder. He almost plays as like a McAllister-like player, which I love. Right, I got him from the team pass, but he'll be the first one I change. But I will be looking for a fullback finisher, typically, maybe an attacking fullback, probably fullback finisher. Eventually, then I'll be looking to get out of the destroyer realm here, getting Gattuso's staying, but I don't care. He's a destroyer. He's not an anchorman, but I don't care. I've always loved him, and I could never use him in FC because he was so. They just screwed him. They made it like he couldn't dribble. He couldn't do anything. He could just tackle. That's what they made it like, which is crazy. All right, so, what in the hell? I can't understand what you're saying to me, JP. I'm going to call you JP because that's what your thing looks like. Do you have a translator, my man? Oh, thank you for the rose. I'm glad you're watching either way, bro. That's sick. I don't know where you're from, but thank you for watching. You seem like you might own an island, too. We have a guy who owns an island. Do you own lions and islands and shit like that? You from Dubai? Alright, so that's what we have there. McAllister, just because I'll show you David Villa's real quick. Shooting and agility, perfectly fine with me. Maybe agility could change. Nabry, crossing and shooting, perfectly fine with me. McAllister got tight possession, low pass, defensive awareness, both good. Defending for a second one's good, so I'm perfectly good there. So I'm looking for a new right back, fullback finisher, and you'll see how Trent attacks into this space between him and Totti. I love it. And then really that's it. Then looking for a goalie, and gosh, it's got to be Khan or some other legend. That FC was always the same. Van der Sar was typically the best, but then there's some years where Schmeichel or Czech came in. And this year, for the first time in forever, Casillas is great because a speedy goalkeeper with far reach is huge. Why I'm saying that is because eFootball brings in like actual like fan favorite legends, including some of the ones that overlap over there, like Maldini, but only the center back version. You could play him left back, but you'd be silly. They have Schneider's pretty good, but they don't have Kohler, Bebeto, Totti, Gattuso. They butchered Pirlo. They butchered. These two aren't worth a shit over there, and they're great here. They acted like Pirlo can't play defense over there, so that's my squad. So then, how am I going to get the second booster for Pirlo? How am I going to keep giving these boosters? Well, what I didn't realize was when I go in here, I was worried about all this, and then I would finish these events as you see besides the co-op one, which I might jump on with John or somebody and do that one maybe if they wanted to eventually, but I don't like the rewards for it. If you look at the rewards, it's just bullshit rewards. Bullshit rewards. Oh, that skill one wouldn't be too bad to get, but look at this. When you go to AI, right? Check this out. I finished this one, and I got the random booster token. Boom. I was able to boost up whoever it was. I forgot. These ones I've been going for. This one, these are dog shit, I think. Position training. This one, chance deal. So I wouldn't mind one of those national team players because I've used up all mine. So tell me if I'm wrong on this. If I get this chance deal for the March 27, 24, blah, 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 I've used my 3 chances. This will give me a 4th chance, correct? Four, 2, 1, 3. And then I got a... So this is exactly, but set up differently. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 1, 3. So this is basically a 4-3-3. It's just Schneider is set further left and Totti's set further... Like Totti, if I did this, so let me show you. Hold on. If I brought... Well, you can just look. If I brought Schneider in and Bebeto to the left, I'd be in a 4-3-3. The only difference is Schneider is it would be like a 4-3-3 diamond, whatever. No, 4-3-3 defensive. It'd be a 4-2-1-3. This is exactly it, except for in a 4-2-1-3 like an FC where it dominates, which is basically a 4-3-3, is that Schneider is pushed to the left instead of in the center. He's still attacking mid, just push left a little more. And then that's it. Other than that, Bebeto, instead of offsetting, Kohler would be further left. Totti would be right. No, 4-3-3. What makes you think that the three midfielders... Dude, 4-3-3 doesn't mean that you have to have three defensive midfielders. Attacking midfielder is still a midfielder. So look, if you go look at the formations, will this change if I okay, good. Look. 4-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. No, that's actually a 4-4-2. It says 4-3-1-2. 4-3-3 just mean all 4-3. Oh, they don't have all the variations. Yeah, so 4-3-3 doesn't mean, so you see the DMF and 2 CMS. 4-3-3 could be 2 CDMs and a CM. It could be 3 CMs. It could be 3 DMFs. It could be 3 attacking midfielders. 4-3-3 is literally, it's defense is the first number. Midfielders is the second numbers. Forwards is the third numbers. Wingers count as forwards. Midfielders count as left and right. Midfielders count as midfielders. So, if he's an attacking midfielder, it's a 4-3-3. If he was a striker or forward, he'd be in the front line. That's not like an opinion, that's a fact. So literally, it says 4-2-1-3 because it's a 4-2-1-3. This is the exact same as how the 4-2-1-3 plays over in FC. The only difference is you're able to manually move the players differently. Sala, what's up, buddy? So glad you're here, dude. And then the same with the sub-tactic. So you see the difference. So 4-2, they're talking about Pirlo, Gattuso. Then they say 1-3. They split it. So 1 would be Schneider because he's the attack. So all they did was take the midfielders and split it into 2. Defensive and then 1. So then when I go to sub-tactic, 4-1, defensive midfielder. Then they took CMF instead of putting with the defensive number and calling it a 4-2-1-3. Once I put Pirlo at CMF, they put him with Schneider LMF. So it's a 4-1-2, Schneider and Pirlo, then 3 forwards. Typically, though, it's just 3 numbers. All this other shit, that's new to football. Like, that came as the formations changed. But it used to just be defensive line, midfield, and then forwards, which includes wingers. And then the difference between left and right wingers and midfielders is just wingers don't typically drop back, even though they can. That's the thing. You can still, Vinny, if you want to do it like Rooney would play forward, but that motherfucker would be like basically a box to box. That's how he played. He was a forward that was so good stamina wise and was so, played for the badge, man. He would track the ball back all the way. So he was, say they were playing a 4-4-2, you could have damn near called it a 4-5-1. And if you wanted to go in newer terms, let's say they were playing a 4-1-4-1 with a CDM and then 2 center mids with 2 wingers and then a striker, and Rooney was the striker, you could damn near call it a 4-1-5-0 because Rooney would play midfield more than he'd play striker. Yeah, which is how I want it. But I'm saying it operates just like a 4-2-1-3. This 4-2-1-3 is exactly what it's supposed to play like. 4-2, 2 defensive midfielders. 1 is Schneider as an attacking midfielder. They split the midfielders, right? 4-2. 1 is Schneider, who's an attacking midfielder. 3 being Kohler, Bebeto, Totti. A 4-2-4, you'd have Schneider where Totti is, and you'll see the difference. When I play, I'm about to play in a second, but when I play, you'll see Schneider will drop to receive the ball more to his feet. Totti will receive the ball in through balls. 2 totally different things. And if I brought McAllister in, And what you guys are saying, like that would be a 4-3-3 instead of a 4-2-4. McAllister would be back next to Pirlo and Gattuso. But what that does is, when Pirlo has the ball, then guess who he's got to go to? All the way up to Kohler, all the way up to Bebeto, all the way up to Totti. And then instead, with Schneider in that AMF position, Pirlo has either Totti on the run. Sometimes he'll come to, but a lot of times I have to do a super cancel to get Totti to come back. But what you'll see is many times it goes Pirlo. If he has Totti through, boom. If he doesn't, I play Schneider. Schneider into Kohler. Kohler drops back to either Bebeto or all the way to Totti, or sometimes out wide to Schneider. But why I like him in this role right here, right? Typically, I'd have him in the center, but why I push him out left is I found that sometimes if the other team isn't marking him, he can get enough space for a cross. Sometimes an early cross, sometimes, get in for a regular. But with the AMF, the biggest difference is he'll get the ball at feet more than Totti. Totti will look for through balls a lot more in that shadow striker role, second striker. Schneider will look for balls at feet, which is what I'm going for. So now, this chance deal, I'm going to play for this. Now, I hope it gives me that fourth shot. It might not. Oh, the event ended! Suck my balls. I didn't even notice. It says ends in 4 days. Oh, that's a different one. The other one just ended. What time is it? 8 o'clock? Oh, we can go do the new one. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. So I'm not going to play this one. But go ahead. And then tactic-wise, I can just show you this. This is my regular. This is quick counter. Individual instructions. I keep Maldini back. And I keep Gattuso back. Because I know Gattuso sometimes would push a little too far. And I want Trent to come up. So, and then these I say for tight marking or man marking. Then, for my sub-tactic, and I'm getting ready to play, and I'll show you how it's been working for me. This is my long ball counter, right, where I want to use a little more width. And for individual instructions, I go Maldini and Gattuso again. Leave these open for tight marking or man marking. So the only difference is Schneider actually becomes a midfielder to provide width. Pirlo pushes up and is now box to box more than anything. Let me see something real quick. I'm 99% sure, but I just want to make sure. Playing style, orchestrator, 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 orchestrator. Yep, CMF, DMF, so he's good. Okay. I thought so, but I just... Sub-tactic. Boom, sub-tactic. Okay. So, when I come back in, by the way, this is what I'm playing, because this is what I'm going for. Not this. This doesn't have the good ones, I don't think. No. Chance steal there. So I miss out on that chance steal one. That kind of sucks. I finished that one. This one I didn't think it had. Just a training program. I'm not doing that one. And this is the one I was doing. I think this is the one. Yep. Booster. Yep. So 18,000 points. So that's what I'll be playing on Legend. But let's go do the penalty kick and all that. Wait, it's 8 o'clock. I thought that's when it happened. Yeah, because I wouldn't mind getting Kimmich, even though penalty specialist sucks. But that's the one where, even though I sold these out, I think I could have still got that pick. But I'm not positive. He would have been offensive fullback, so he would have been playing on the flank more. I thought it was 8 o'clock when the penalty kick and all that comes, but whatever. Alright, so let's get in and play then. So events, and I want to show you how this works. How it's been working for me. And I'll tell you what I've been having problems with against opponents. So So my biggest problem against opponents is I'll be dominating, get a goal. If I don't get a goal, they don't change as much. But either way, say I'm up, there's always that dreaded pause that comes and some crazy shit will come at me. So I got to get used to clearing until I can play out of pressure better. But you see here it's on legendary, but the opponents aren't good. And yet, because it's on legendary and where I'm at skill-wise, it will still be a great way to practice and work towards good rewards. A booster is huge. I already got the one pretty quick. This one takes a little bit longer, but still. So, that's the beauty of it. It's a lot, harder. The entry level for eFootball's a lot harder, but these ways are good ways to really train, get a good challenge while you're training, and get rewarded.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, I moved it to 3, didn't I? Holy crap, I realize the difference now. Wow. Alright, so that's a huge difference for me. I'm going to have to get used to.
Played it short.
I mean, it went directly where I pointed there. Good. If there's a player there, it locks on, so that's good. So this player clearly, or this AI, clearly is on quick counter, which is fine. I could switch to long ball, but I'm going to go heads up on him with quick counter. I'll switch in a bit. I'll probably do half and half. So you see how Schneider was showing the feet? Flick it on. Good. See, but Beto's got hidden jumping, I'm telling you. Oh, I should have did a cancel. Should have did a super cancel.
Alexander-Arnold.
Come two.
Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Good Schneider.
Nothing significant to
Good.
report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
Bravo. Ah, why'd you stop Schneider?
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gonzalez. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Good step. Play him. Through.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh crap, he's through. See, this legend changes everything. You saw that the AI, the players themselves weren't nothing special.
He is through here. Decent hit. It's run loose.
But the being on legend makes it different.
He's done very well to get to that.
Which is huge.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
I went defensive now, so now I'm on long ball counter. We'll see what changes, if anything.
That's tidy.
Good, through. Ah, good.
And now they
Play it
can
off.
spring out of defence.
Ah, you fucker, Bebeto.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
No, drop back, could do so. Good, let Schneider get it. Oh, this is so much better as far as the player switching goes.
Schneider. It's Pirlo.
Good. Totti, super cancel, come two, turn out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good. That was finesse dribbling. Oh, good run though by.
Alexander-Arnold.
Great run by Trent.
For all his good intentions.
Good recovery too. See, I love it, dude. I love that fullback finisher. Great, well done, Schneider. He's through. 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 Ah, one playoff.
Kumbula. Gently done.
Come on, Rojo. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Spread neatly.
Good.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good.
Now it's
Cut.
Totti.
Good.
A lot
Through.
of space here. A
Come
real
on.
opportunity.
Ah,
That's
come
been
on.
intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this?
Here we go. Get him.
He's found a way through. And
Fuck.
he welcomes it in.
Good. Trent.
There's a beautiful
Dude, that's been the
simplicity
best
about
decision
this
I made.
contest.
Take him
Running
with
on one
speed.
side, dogged defence on the other.
Bravo. Oh.
And he's
Man, I could have done that
heaved
more
away.
efficiently for sure.
Collar
Oh, just
might come loose.
come on, win it. Man, I knew it was going to be tight doing a stunning shot there, but I was close. I was one little touch off.
Pirlo.
Kohler's so good, though, with finishing. Okay.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding.
See, man, I love it because you're practicing. They're on your ass. They're good as far as just because they're legendary. And it's just good practice as you're aiming to get a booster.
But goalless.
But they don't go for all the little bullshit. So then you're practicing, but at a little bit lesser level. Whoa, fuck me, I'm reading.
I get the feeling the
Damn
second
it.
half may well start in similar
Love you too, bro.
as we'd love to see this
I love you, I
momentum
appreciate you, man.
maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Come on, good.
45 minutes, it is still goalless.
You're in.
A change
You're
of
in.
pace.
Oh, man.
The game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about
There
to
it
change.
is.
Oh, what's he done? Can he finish?
Bravo.
Superb goal!
Silly mistake. That's at low rating, but we'll take it. Super calm and collected. Babeto the baby. The baby Beto.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
So, again, this is LBC.
So we have the first goal. Oh,
Just
half-time
working
has
on the
been a
basics
blessing
and
for
stuff
this
like
team.
that, really.
What a great start to the second half.
Good
Oh,
defending, albeit from an
see, that's
unexpected
level 3
source.
passing.
Yeah, listen, we often
You're going to do level 3, get ready for... You got to get ready for that little bit of differences. Boom. Boom. See how Schneider's looking for more of...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
What happened? Foul. Schneider's looking for more feet. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to Totti is looking for more runs in. But Totti has a pretty good... So here's where Kohler... I love it. So now Kohler has a chance to knock down. This is why I like playing Bebeto right off his shoulder. So there's Kohler. Try to get to Bebeto. Doesn't quite go to him, but still. We put him under pressure. Obviously, these fuckers worked out of it, but still, you get what I'm saying.
With their backs to goal.
Try to force him to make
Well,
mistakes.
they've stamped some authority on things, but how much
Oh,
more
oh,
authority
oh.
can be generated?
Good, Rudy. Good, Kohler.
Well, they could break here. Maldini.
Good. Turn.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period.
Try to do the old
1-0
FC
was
fake
still.
out. Didn't quite work as well.
Gonzalez. Kral.
Good. Boom. Good.
Came to nothing.
Through. Good.
Good stuff. This is
See how that
better.
newfound
They're coming
speed
again
helped.
and again.
A lucky break would certainly.
I wish
help
Kohler
their
made a
cause now.
little more diagonal there. Good, Rudiger. You're in. Come on, Bebeto. Ah.
Refuses to take the bait.
Kind of a weird first touch there to get it going. I wasn't
That's a good
expecting
ball
that.
out wide.
Good. Oh.
Can he put it away?
Fuck off. That's that legend shit.
Good reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing
Look at
with
old
it.
Maldini looking like old Maldini, or old Pirlo looking like old Pirlo.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game.
Come on,
here.
Araujo, get
Well,
that,
Peter,
get
I
that
don't
going.
think there's
Come on,
anything
Araujo.
tactical or injury related here. I think it's
And I
just
think
all
this is
about
when
pushing
aerial
the goal
forward,
now.
if I'm not mistaken, comes in. I think it's if you're up by.
There's a lot of football
Yes.
still to be
Watch. See how
played,
Totti. This is what
so
Totti does
ideally
well.
they need to maintain
This
their
right here,
attack.
finish.
It's Totti.
Oh, too much, but that's what Totti does well. And if he can't get a finish, typically he's a little wider. Okay, go for the little cross to Kohler. It works brilliantly. It works brilliantly. Sometimes Schneider gets it at his feet, and you go for that big switch to Totti. Oh, it looks beautiful. And I'm still working on all that, working on like the dynamics of it. So that's why I don't switch to, you know, more of a shelled up situation, because McAllister is a fantastic. And sometimes I do switch that off the bench. Lay it off. Good. Good little move. Good. Good. Get through there. Foul? No.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with
it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Get out of here. Good.
Really
not good.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing.
Good win. Out wide. I see Totti there, but he has a defender there. Quick cancel, come two. Good. Or super cancel. Lay it off. Good. All the way out wide. Bravo. Touch. Good. Stunning cross. Oh, no, it didn't go stunning. Perfect. Oh. Damn, it was almost there. But that's why I like Schneider there, man. And then Totti, because I love how you can do that in this game. Just let's take a moment and realize how amazing that is, and the fact that FC never did that. Do you know how many games where Pep Guardiola and they do that, where certain players are just a little offset? It's more intricate than just a regular setup. The fact that you can do that in eFootball and bring your knowledge of this game to it is what I want to highlight. You know what I mean? Which is why for my buddy earlier, I forgot his name, Jimbo, I was saying why I don't do Kohler like all the way jumping all the way, like that's some FC type shit. I feel like that's like some meaning, like I feel like that's what they would do. I want to play like actual football, and that's what I'm looking at. So I want to use Kohler like the player he was. Yeah, he's going to score a lot of headers. Yeah, he's a big beast. He's going to get a lot of knockdowns. But the ball at his feet, to be in the right place at the right time, lay it off, build up attacks through him as a wall instead of a just run down there, jumps, try to score. Run, you know. Same with Totti. You use his brilliance dribbling, his brilliance passing. I mean, some of his passes were phenomenal. Hence why they didn't give him a finishing type of thing, or blitz curler, like whatever the fuck else there is. They gave him phenomenal passing, and now he's in a position to use that as well as all of his other tools. Same with Schneider. Schneider's got a bomb on him, man, but he's also a brilliant passer, and so I get to use him in his full brilliance. Oh, I try to fucking, I don't know why no moves registered. I tried to finesse dribble, and then it's probably because you don't got nothing, you know, it doesn't skill wise.
No, it's not getting there.
Ah, lazy. Good, Maldini. Maldini's an absolute beast. Come on, Bebeto, on him. All right.
It's a super show.
So that's why I like this particular 4-2-1-3 that I'm doing, because it's got all options. So I got my 4 backs, I got my 2 CDMs, I got one of those two is more of a deep line playmaker in Pirlo that's brilliant defensively, but distribution wise he's great. When I go to a long ball counter, he pushes up a little and he's like the centerpiece of the team, spraying passes out wide left, out wide right. Then you got Schneider and Totti, who are fully capable of getting inside and creating chances or scoring them, right? Creating and scoring. Not Vinny, where Vinny's more of a goal scorer that just plays out wide and cuts in. Not the greatest of passing, or, you know. So both Totti and Schneider can bang them in, inside, outside the box. Both great dribbling that I've boosted. And they can finish. So they got finishing, creation, and dribbling. What else can you need? And then obviously Bebeto and Kohler do their thing. Polar opposites, the giant and the baby, but they make an insane partnership because of that. So, and I love the fact that I got my 3 set guys in the back with Maldini and my 2 center backs, but on the right side, where I have Gattuso more right, he can cover for Trent if he gets caught up. But Trent coming up on the other side of Gattuso, giving me almost like another Pirlo or like a McAllister. So it's almost like I have my 3 backs, but in the attack I have McAllister and Pirlo to distribute in that type of way. It's Trent instead. Alright, so still a lot of points I have to go get. But well worth it. Damn, so I got... Alright, so we got that. We got that. I kind of like that Osimhen as a sub for Kohler. I'm not going to go for him, but I kind of like them. I really like that Lucas Moura, but there's no way he would just be a sub. I'm not going to spin for a sub. I'm either spinning for a right back, a goalie, or I'm waiting for, like, you'd have to be a knockout player for me to spin to replace any of my other guys. I love where my team's at. Alright, so... And if I could choose between Gattuso or Davids, I would have definitely chose Gattuso. So in that sense, thank God I didn't. Because I remember when Davids came out, I was close to really going for him, and I didn't. Alright, so skill-wise, who did I want? So I got to switch a few of these. One-touch pass, pinpoint crossing. So nothing finishing. He has pretty much all good finishing. But Beto's got, this is the legacy transfer I did with Vinny after adding a lot, so he's got some good ones. No, he's got all these good ones. Knuckle shot, dipping shot, and he even got aerial superiority, which does help, dude. He has that sneaky, he'll win some headers. Okay, so knuckle shot, dipping shot. I really want Kohler to get some of those. Gamesmanship, I'm fine with that. Totti, I added some to him. It didn't add, though. Schneider, did I add any to him? No. So let's look at... Let's go Kohler again. So obviously, the one-touch passing could be useful. Gamesmanship, if I'm not mistaken, let me read this. I won't get fouls called on me as much, I believe. Let me see. Able as a player to win more fouls when on the ball. Win more fouls, so yeah. So Kohler will win more fouls, I'll take it. Flip flap. He doesn't need pinpoint crossing at all, obviously. Soul control. He already has soul control. So he has soul control, flip flap. If I get double touch, that would be huge, dude. That would be crazy for Kohler. If I got double touch, then... Oh, I gotta start practicing those too. So that's what I'm gonna look for. The fake stunning shot to like throw the defender off, and then the double touch into a shot. I'm going to work on... Okay, so now we go into match. Events. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to show you guys that. That's kind of how I do it. I love it because, you know, I could go play some fucking shithead that's just going to pressure me the whole time, and I will, and I'm working on that, but a lot of these things that I have to work on, you still get the challenge while going to get all my boosters that I could possibly get. You know, you can't beat it, dude, so don't sleep on this round. Or don't sleep on this mode. If any of you are UFL fans, also if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you could always like... If you like any of the videos, obviously, but if you haven't subscribed and could do so, that'd be huge. We're on a road to 1,000. For any of you who don't know, but for all those who are wondering, UFL new update. by 3 a.m. Central Standard, 8 o'clock UTC. I will be live. 3 a.m., 8 o'clock UTC. I will be live. And I have a timed letter coming out that I wrote previously. So I want you guys to check that out. I'm going to reread it myself. It's in a video, but it's essentially a letter. And I'm going to see what it says. It was based on right when the game was out at a different time, and I was talking about it. And I said, release this for the next patch. So this is what to look for. So that's just a little something too. That will be out at like right after 3:45ish, after I've played my first round with the new pass. Or the new pass, the new update.
To a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a
little side note too, customization wise, UFL is out of the park. They've got some new amazing Adidas stuff, I know, and some new other new things. If only eFootball on the customizing side could take that. That's about the best thing that UFL has going.
Driving forward. Well, now here's
oh, no way.
Bicep to bicep.
Good. Rojo's in the air is just brilliant. He had to be offside, right? Holy shit, what a run.
Well, his movement
all right, well, we started down early.
And the timing of his run then was ideal.
You gotta wake up. So that's the stuff I gotta work on. See that how it took me longer to get that touch off from Pirlo?
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's
good, good, good. Lay it off. Good. Through.
What about a counter-attack?
Man, they're on me. Good. Well done, Pirlo.
Pirlo powering forward here.
Should have just played to his feet. That was stupid of me. Stupid decision. Ah.
And the finish.
Fine. Schneider. Good. Good. Defeat. Good. Good. Out wide. Good. Come on, Totti.
And he's managed to... It's Totti!
Oh, Totti! I love him over there, though, dude. I'm telling you.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that.
Damn, that was beautiful football, too. Son of a gun.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking
Good.
at this stage.
Boom.
There's plenty of time
Come on.
left yet.
Back post, too. I'm going back post.
Found the way through.
Goal. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Whenever you can do stunning, do stunning. Take the space. Beautiful stuff by Totti. That's what I love. He can finish and he can set it up. Brilliant stuff. And I forgot, let me check real quick. Does Kohler have... Does Kohler have acrobatic finishing? He does. But Beto does too, I think. He better. Yeah. That acrobatic finishing comes in such handy, dude. I've noticed that. If it's not a straight-on finish, if it's kind of awkward, other players will look awkward. Come on, Steins. Come on.
He's picked his way through.
There it is. Oh, wow. You got up and won that over Kohler. I'm so glad I pulled for Kohler, though, because I know some people are like, if you're not going to use... And I get it. I get why they said it. If you're not going to use all crossing. But, dude, he's so much more. He gives you such a different option.
Now it's Totti. Great skill. That's nice. He's found the way through.
There it is.
Oh,
but Beto.
Desperate variety. He's looking to set free a runner.
Good. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky.
most
The
necessary.
football in this game,
He's
you
done
must
really
respect
well
the
and stopped
football
it.
you can play in this game.
Cuts it out.
So I got to get to be able to do this
Araujo.
against any
It's
fucker
Dill.
I play, any rat, anybody.
Schneider.
Turn it.
Koller.
Ah, I shouldn't have turned. He backed off. Did you notice he backed off? If they back off of Kohler, you can't dribble because he's gonna. You got to be able to spin him and get him going, get the momentum going. Then he can be useful. Oh, nice.
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Fuck. Okay, good.
Oh, that
I
is
got
rather
lucky as
wayward.
shit there.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
I noticed with that Jinsu, he plays a lot right there in that side area.
Maldini.
But thank God for this camera. John gave me this camera angle. Dude, it's been a lifesaver because I couldn't. I love the blimp seeing everything from up there, but I couldn't defend right. My angles were always off.
Make any further progress now.
Come on, cover for him, Pirlo. Good. Good, Pirlo. Good.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The
Totti.
defense so able to hold on this time.
Perfect. Ah, Bebeto, you didn't even jump.
Kipre.
Nice, that little bit of pressure. Change this. See if I got this right. Oh, shit. Good.
Pressing's
Good,
intense,
Araujo.
and it's paid off. Maldini.
Sorry, guys, I had to do something. So I had to...
Koller.
Good. Boom.
And it's
Good.
Pirlo.
Turn.
Schneider.
Take your space.
And that's been intercepted.
Ah.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kipre. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't
Good,
he?
Maldini. Good.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good
Ooh.
alertness.
See, that's where my level 3 messed me up. I have to see what I did wrong there.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
All right, 1-1.
Pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal
So now,
part. A couple of very
because I
good
know I
goals
have
for
it.
the crowd
Oops,
to
sorry.
enjoy.
I would have
And a
screwed
game
that up.
which is
I would have
right
had to
on
waste
the
the time
edge.
out because I
At
did that.
half-time,
But
it's
now,
Norwich. How's the first half compared with your
based on how he's
expectation?
playing,
This match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
I'm going to go
So both teams heading off for the break, and
like this,
interesting game
like
has brewed up
this.
here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
All right, like that. We'll only go on that one side. We'll more centralize you. All right, we'll keep everything the same.
So time for change.
I'm going
This
to
one
keep
has
it
been
on
the cards for a little
LBC.
while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting
I'm gonna
little
go more
runs, but also
attacking.
for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Come on.
The
Oh,
game has already resumed here.
good.
Just
You're through.
eases him off the
Through.
ball.
Come on.
This
Come on,
kind of
Ribery.
bold running will always get you into
Good ball,
areas-
goal. Brilliant stuff. That's where Gnabry comes in. So I can tell you guys why I made that change too, and I would do that against a real opponent. That's why it's great practice. I noticed all the space Totti had, and obviously, yes, he could cut in. He hit the post earlier, but that's where that edge crossing of Gnabry can come in and really make a difference. And
Now how will things
I'm going to
develop
eat him
from
up with
here?
that now.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience.
Good
to
stuff.
equal that
I
attacking
won it,
flair.
and I didn't realize I didn't play it. By the time I won it, I already had a registered command in there. I'm telling you guys too, ever since those mistakes I made with the keeper, the 2 games I blew, one win I blew and 1 tie I blew. Good save. That's where Courtois on the line does really good. Oh, that'll hurt.
From behind for a goal kick.
Ah, 1 touch from it. Alright, good. And then if I get the lead, alright, I have the lead. If I get this next goal, I'll put McAllister and show you. Goal. Oh, bullets in there. Dude, that edge crossing, phenomenal. Oh, shit.
At least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
I gotta watch that because against a better opponent, they would have been through. I would have caught him.
He loves the contest.
Oh, I wanted to show you that diagonal 1-2. That's where it can come in handy too.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,550.
So I'll do it here, boom. Now Nabry's going to come across. He's going to keep coming across. Oh, damn it. I love how you can do that, man. It can throw your opponent off so bad when you do those across 1-2s, especially in front of the... I'll show you the one I really like that I've been practicing. The R1 instead of L1. L1 plus pass. And then the through ball.
It is clear to see that he is not at all.
Or sorry, the diagonal 1-2.
Look a bit predictable.
Across in front of the net into a shot. I'll show you it. Hopefully.
Gets into some space.
Good, Maldini.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Switch it out
They just
wide.
need to sort out their end product and quickly.
Gnabry. Good. Through. Good. Again.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's neat. Araujo. That's a good intervention.
Of course, Pirlo ain't gonna win that.
In the face of danger that was
It's my fault I didn't read it. Now I'm on an odd man rush. Be careful when they're in the box too, when you're using your AI press or any of that, or you're pressing, because it's easy to give up fouls.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pirlo. He's gone
Look at that.
forward,
Oh,
he was quick to react.
little too challenging for my man. Oh no, that was good too. So that wasn't
That's gone
Pirlo.
loose. Oh, that's delightful.
It might have been
Get on to
Pirlo.
this. Oh, what a climb!
Good Courtois.
Decent attempt, but not
All the way
quite
out
good
wide.
enough.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes!
Good.
And that could have brought them.
So in a game,
Well, the lead may
I
be
got this
fragile,
score
but
right
the
now.
keeper was focused
I'm gonna
and
push
strong.
you up a bit so I can have. Kelser. Box to box is a DMF. Alright, good. It's crazy how they let left and right midfielders do the box to boxing. That's weird to me, but alright, so play that. Then I have the ability to put a winger in. And I just like practicing this kind of stuff, because that's what you're getting ready for. You're getting ready for using this in the real game. So we got the last little closeout of the game. Then I'm going defensive as well. We'll see how that... Oh, wow, that's not what you want to do there.
And he's certainly onside here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling
Alright,
away,
that's
and
not what I
eventually
wanted, but that's
things
fine.
might change for
What's
you.
funny is in UFL and FC, that pass connects. That's how unrealistic it is. You get what I'm saying? And so you got to get all that shit out of your game. Good. That was manual, by the way. That was huge.
Then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Up to feet, up to feet. Good.
Does want to stand firm and defend it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Try to take him on with Nabry, wrong place. You need to be more advanced, especially when you're holding the lead. So that was a stupid decision. Obviously not one I would have done against a real opponent, but nonetheless.
The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's free. He has got space.
Good, Rudiger. That should be the game. All right, come from behind. We'll take it.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may.
Still 15,000 points. Now when does this end? 19 minutes. What am I doing? I'm not going to get. I'm an idiot. I have 19 minutes until the next thing. So let's go into a regular game then. Let's just test ourselves. I didn't even see that, so whatever. I got some little rewards along the way. Alright, let's go into a league game. That should take us right to the new whatever is coming today. To match. Oh my goodness, guys. At least they let you play offline, though. At least they let you play offline. Well, that sucks, but that means a new event will be coming. New events will be coming. So that's huge. Because look, ends in 4 days, that one's there. At least that one expires. Ends in 18 minutes. These are all done. But yeah, that's the squad. That's how I go. That's how I play. That's how I practice. I'll show you this real quick before I get off. This is something that John was telling me about, and I started using it in here, and I really like it. For one, free kick, I learned this. I'll show you this real quick, since I can't go into a match. So Schneider, really good at free kicks. Pirlo, Totti, all pretty good. But Schneider's really good. So shoot, and then you use that left stick, and you point down at the direction. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to point it to, let me think of what time that would be. About 7 p.m. on my controller. So I power it, 7 p.m. So it got blocked there. I'll do a different one after this. So where it was really working good is here. So this is going to be like an outside of the foot, kind of like a Trivela free kick. So I'll look here, and I'm going to power it up and then push my left analog stick to about 4 o'clock. See how close? He's really good at those ones. So if I come over a little bit, and then you can just practice these and get used to what you have in a game. So I'm here, right? I'm going to face a little outside, then I'm going to put it again about 4 o'clock. Power up 4 o'clock. See what I'm saying? I got a new free kick. So your left analog stick, if I put it here and then I go inside a little bit and then I go at about, let's say I go at about 9 p.m. That's where he's going to hit the ball with his foot. So I go like this, powered up, 9 p.m. See what I'm saying? So now I'm getting good at it. Now watch when I go straight down, 6 p.m. Now watch this, 6 p.m. It's going to hit the wall. Went through. So you can go through it, so I'll do it again. I'm going to power it up more, though. I'm going to aim right in that space. See that bigger space between the three on the left after the third guy? Oh, they're together. Now it's between the two guys right here. First two, and then there's a little space. So watch this. I'm going to Power it up, press down, 6 o'clock. Oh. So I got way better at those. Tell me how you guys do with those. Look at that cross, by the way. That stunning cross Totti does. Totti is the total package. Closer up is harder. But whenever I'm close, I usually play short or I go like this. Too much. I went on the ground, so I just gotta literally tap it. Still too much. Alright, we'll go here again. I think it's just literally like this. Tap. Yep, that is it. Just the tappiest tap. If you go even more than a little tap, you're gonna... So watch, this is far post. So watch. I'm gonna go far post. This is gonna be an outside of the foot bender. So this is gonna be power up left stick at 4 p.m. I'm gonna go 3 p.m. on it and see what happens. 3 p.m. A little too much. So what happens? This is at 2 p.m. Let's see what happens if I go 2 p.m. So he gets under it a little, but that works. So I'm going to go back to about 5 p.m., guys. Left stick. So power up the shot. Left stick, 5 p.m. Power up the shot. So you see the wall. So typically I go over here, but I'm going to go outside of the wall. Right. I'm going to hit it with Pirlo. L1. Power up. Oh. I thought Pirlo would hit that. Hold on. L1 down. So if I hold... I thought it was. Change. I thought it was hold L1. Maybe it's L2. It's L2. So if I want to shoot it with Pirlo, I would go like this. L1 down. L1 down. Come out. Hold L2. Power up. I'm at about 10 p.m. Oh! I love how you could fake that out. I need a lefty free kick taker, so I'm pointing left. I can switch it to okay, so there's Totti. So Schneider's more outside of here. Okay, so position, I can lock this. So I'm locked no matter where I go. So now I'm going to go power up, then I'm going to go about, what is that, about 7 p.m. Power 7 p.m. That was dog shit. So I have to go power and about 5 p.m. is where I want to go to get outside the foot. For some reason, you'd think it would switch, but look. So power up about 5 p.m. and he'll hit it outside of the foot. A little further out. Alright, so I'm going to go power up. I'll go about 5 p.m. Alright, we're getting close. Let's go a little bit further so I can put that same power. I'm here looking for that curve. Power up 5 p.m. That was a little too much. So in between there. Okay, boom. Power up 5 p.m. Damn, I keep pushing too much. What's up, Mohammed? So if you want to go this way, power up 5 p.m. About 50% power. That's not enough. So you gotta go about 60%. So it's here. If you want to go that way. So let's go regular. Let's go this way. So we know that's outside the foot. So let's go about 9 p.m. here. Power 9 p.m. Too high. Nope. Let me see what happens if I go 12. Let's see if I go boom 12. I think that would be a knuckle shot if I had a knuckle shot on him. See if I can go around the edge here. Yes! There it was! Alright, so I got it, boys. So Schneider on the right, since I don't have a lefty. I'd want a lefty taking this typically. Alright, you want to aim about like this. So I'd say like where I'm looking is at the post. Okay? I want to aim just for outside of their last man on the wall's head. Okay? And then if I went to the right, anywhere on the left stick, analog stick from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., right? Going clockwise. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would go outside of the foot, just the way it's set up. To curve it inside, okay, so it's like where what you're pressing on the stick is where the ball would curve, not where the foot would strike it. So that's different than the other game I played similar. I think that was, I don't know where I got that from. Maybe that was, I think I'm thinking Golden Tee is similar to this, but opposite, and I'll tell you why. So I want it to curl inside, therefore I'm going to take the stick between 6 and 12. So clockwise at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want a full bend, so I'm going to go 9 p.m. So I'm going to power it at it's about 60%. Boom, power, 9 p.m. too high. Barely too high. So let's go that was about 70%. I got to get it on 60%. So boom, point here, boom, 9 p.m. That's in. There it is, boys. I got it. You will score every time. Now, Schneider's really good at free kicks, but if you got a really good righty free kick taker and you're anywhere on this left side, so look, you point here towards the post, power 60%, 9 p.m. Every time. We just figured it out. Let's move it over here more. And that's all you do to practice. You just put the time in, just like this. Boom. So I'm at the post, about 60%, 9 p.m., goal. That was about 50% power. So that's the skill gap. You got to learn it. Way better than UFL, way better than FC. Way better than UFL, way better than FC, where they have, oh, you have the playstyle plus, so it's a line that's going to show you you're going to score. That ain't skill. This, you got to literally line it up right. And so I want it to curve a little downward, so I'm going to go about 7, let's go about 7 p.m. and see what happens here. 7 p.m. Okay, so now let's do the same thing, but let's go about 10 p.m. See what happens. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Too high. So you still wanted it at like 9 p.m. That's the sweet spot. Here, 9 p.m. Bang! So that's the big one. So now, let's go over to this side. Now here, you would typically want a righty, and then you want here, right? 9 p.m. is going to curve it out, so you don't want it as far outside it's going to go out of bounds. You want it more towards, I'm facing the goalie, basically. Boom, 9 p.m. Too much power, I think. Almost perfect. So that's about 75, 80%. I want about 60, top 65. So let's do that again. Facing the goalie, basically, right? You got to kind of get used to this part. Facing the goalie, basically. Ready? Boom, 9 p.m. There it is. Simple as that, boys. Now, if I want to go Travella, I'm facing here to get on the outside of the wall. And now, instead of 9 p.m., I'm going to go 3 p.m. So I'm about right here. Same power, 3 p.m. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Too far outside. So here. Boom, 3 p.m. Alright. Boom. Here. I'm facing the goalpost. Boom. 3 p.m. Goal. It's a little too far over. And there is no rhyme or reason. You just got to get used to the sweet spot where it's at. About right here. Boom. 3 p.m. Too high. Fuck. Boom. 3 p.m. But anyway, we got this one down either way. If I'm in a game, I'm going here, face a goalie. Boom, 9 p.m. Oh, no, fuck. I wanted to go, sorry, that was 3 p.m. I wanted to go 9 p.m. I said it, but did it wrong. So it's here, face the goalie, boom, 9 p.m. And we got a goal every time. One more time for you. Boom. Face the goalie a bit. Boom. 9 p.m. Too high. Just a bit too high off the bar. We got to end on a goal, though. Boom. Well, let's move it out. Let's go here. Let's see if we got range on them. So this, again, facing the goalie. I'm going to move it up to about 80% power. Boom. 9 p.m. Oh, just a little less power. He's got the range, though. Boom. Oops. Boom. 9 p.m. Too soft. Yep, too soft. It's got to be somewhere in between there. You gotta love this, bro. Tell me you can do this for hours because it's so satisfying, you know? Boom. See if we can get close on this one. We'll end it on this one no matter what. Boom, 9 p.m. That's got to be in. That's a goal. That's a goal. I told you we got the range. So it's boom. It's about 65% still. Boom. Face the goalie. So the regular thing, you just go a little to the right. Boom, to the right. Ah, that's too powerful. Nope, that was close. All right. So anyway, now you get out to take free kicks. Now if I want to run the ball over, I go L1 down, and they line up like this. I go L1 up, and Pirlo's to the left. Now I hold L2, fake shot, and I can do a layoff to Pirlo, who can then turn. Well, that sucked. So don't do that. Oh, nice shot, though. Let's say I'm right here, and I have a lefty. Typically, I'd want two, but I got two of the same. Now, watch this, though. Say if I had a lefty here and he moves his goalie, look at that. I could just push it into the left. Look at that. Let's see how Pirlo does hitting him. So I'd hold L2, face in. I want it curving inside, so I'm going to go around here, right? And I want to go about 9 p.m. So I'm holding L2, about 60%. That's about 50. Ooh. Let's see if facing up, facing down. Where is he at? Facing down. Let's let him hit straight on here. L2, shoot about 60%, and then hold left analog stick at what, 9 p.m. So boom, boom, left analog stick. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't like how that run looked either. Boom, L1, down, straight on. It's like it doesn't fit his free kick style. So facing left, L2, boom, 9 p.m. I think he's better coming from that quick angle. So real quick, so boom, L1, or sorry, L1, up. So from this angle, I would go out more, hold L2, shoot, 9 p.m. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. This is it. This is it. L2 down, or L1 down. L1 up, sorry. L1 up. Then you let go of L1, hold L2. Let's go all the way out because he's coming. You see the angle? So you want to point towards like Kohler, a little inside of Kohler here. Hold L2. Shoot. 9 p.m. Oh, so close. But you guys get what I'm saying. Go in and practice these. I know if there's players that are just starting, this will help you a ton because I was so lost on... Dude, what the hell? How much time is that? That had to be 18 minutes, right? Let me see. I was going to have you guys stick around and see if they release new events and stuff. Ends in 1 minute. All right, we got 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, and then this is the last thing I'll show you before the last minute. Dream Team. I got to work on corner kicks and stuff, too. I'm not saying I'm the free kick king or nothing like that. Ah. Hold on. Boom. Training menu. Free training. This is what I was talking about. So you have all these different commands. We know that. This is what I was talking about. The stunning shot. I'll show you. Stunning shot, fake shot. Boom. So it's got to register the stunning shot. Stunning shot, fake shot. See how it threw off the defender and then I shot? Did you guys see that? So I did stunning shot, fake shot which is OX, then O immediately. So we'll do the fake shot into a shot. But you can also do the boom boom into I didn't do it. Double touch into a shot. Which John was telling me about. So it's boom, double touch into a shot. I did double touch into a fake shot. Double touch into a shot. Double touch into a shot. Damn it. Double touch into a shot. So look, here's the fake shot, fake stunning shot. Ooh, he took a real shot. Fake stunning shot into a shot is huge. It makes the defender like, it's a different animation. Somebody told me about it, I was like, no way. So watch, so if I do a... See, like, it gives him that little speed boost. And the defender a lot of times will lock in to block it. So let me get enough space to do it. I accidentally shoot it right away, but it helps when you do that. But I got to get used to that in a game. Like, do I want a fake shot? Or do I want to just fake shot dribble at a defender? So, boom. Safe. Damn it. That's the stuff I got to practice, though. So it's a fake stunning shot. So it'd be R2, shoot, then pass button. So here I go. R2 shoot, pass button, boom. R2 shoot, pass button. That was just a fake shot. R2 shoot, pass button, shoot. He let it run too far. But work on that. So again, short corners, 2 options, boom, play it on the ground. R2 shoot, pass button, boom. R2 shoot, pass button, into shoot. See the speed boost? I love it. R2 shoot, pass button. Oh, we actually shot. So that comes in handy big time. Now, someone will have to tell me, I don't know why every time you hold R2 to shoot, it doesn't trigger it. I wish I knew that one. But this stuff is fun practicing because you're learning a whole new thing. So if I'm holding L2, shoot, fake. Shoot, fake. Boom. See how he dove in? Whenever you do a stunning shot, they boom, fake. Boom, fake. They almost commit. Boom, fake. And then you do a real shot and it's huge. Boom, fake. Boom, fake, shot. So I figured out why. You have to hold them. I was holding R2, then shoot. If you do it at the same time, it will register every time. So that was the thing I was doing wrong. I'd be holding sprint and then just do it. I learned, so look. Just give me the ball. They need to make the opponent worse when you're free training because you're trying to get in the rhythm of stuff. Who cares? Just they should be cones. Boom, fake. Ah, fuck. But yeah, it's all about the timing the time you want to put in. That's the beauty of eFootball, man. Download this game, get into training, get into AI events. You don't have to play in Legendary at first. I'm not meaning to do that, by the way, as you guys probably know. I'm trying to fake shot, boom. There it is. Fake shot, boom. So if I press it, stunning shot, which is R2O at the same time, boom, boom, boom. If you use the FC controls, boom, shoot. That's huge. Now, what I need to work on, especially with the players that have flip-flap, so control, and double touch, boom, boom. Nice. He has 2. He has the ability to do 2. Into a shot. Double touch into a shot. Or double touch into a pass. Super effective. So, boom, boom. Fake shot. Boom, boom. but it works out because you blow by a defender, and before they can even react, move their goalie, anything, you're already shooting. They don't expect it. So hold on. Trent's so shifty. Alright, you guys get the picture, though. Stunning shot is good, but stunning fake shot, okay, into a regular shot is huge. Stunning fake shot into a regular shot is huge. Oh, no way. I can't even do my penalty kick or anything. Stunning fake shot into a regular shot's huge. Stunning fake shot just to beat the defender is huge. Okay, that's fine. But I still should be able to do my menu stuff, right? No, man. You only can do training and stuff. Alright, well, sorry guys. I was going to do all that for you. But the good news is I think that means new events and stuff. You guys know better than me. But man, this game's fun. Keep working on training. Keep working on this game. Next time I will be live will be 3 a.m. for UFL. Alright? Just so you guys know, I appreciate every one of you. Appreciate all the help you've constantly given me in this game in particular because you showed me the light. It's not perfect. I'm critical of every game. I think some people are finally starting to realize that. I think some people didn't understand that at first, or maybe you're starting to get used to it. I know I can be very rough around the edges, but it's just, I don't bite my tongue, period. And hopefully you know I wouldn't be bullshitting you. This game is awesome. If you're on the same time as me, which is like, hey, you can play really good football in here. I could go, load up my team in some shitty formation, play quick counter, learn how to rush the players, learn how to make all these kind of like, I guess you could call them meme type builds, so a player jumps through the roof or can shoot from 50 yards or whatever. I'm probably not your guy. I'm going to try to play as close to real football. I want my legends to play like how their counterparts played in real life. I want to use Kohler like real life. I want to use Maldini like real life. I want to use, Bebeto. Who else? Pirlo. Who else do I have in there? Totti. Totti is incredible, more than just scoring goals. If I get Oliver Kahn, I want him to be coming off the line, crunching players, like ready to rip people's heads off. I love recreating that while playing good football and still advancing through and being successful in the game in divisions. And I know you can. I know I can. Watching all these top players play, the best ones in the world above that like big chunk of players of pros and even like top content creators that are just below pro, let's say, but they probably make more money content creating. Those guys are underneath those very top pros that play the game in an attractive way. So think about that. The ratty stuff never prevails, or if it does not get you all the way to the top. So that's just my little side note. So much good football can be played on this game, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. So can't wait for the next one. 3 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. UTC, roughly around there. We'll get on, and I'll give you a first look, first reaction towards Season 2. We'll go into the game. We'll see what the gameplay is like. If these little very vague fixes they explain in the notes, if they truly make a difference or not. And I'll give you my honest review. That's one thing you can be guaranteed I will give you, is my honest take on it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.